Hi, welcome to another Lewis Art vlog. Today I'm going to be building a canvas. I'm just going to let the glue dry for a minute and then we're going to have a look at the 12-ounce duck cotton canvas that I've purchased. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've actually got here. Out it comes. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Anyway, here goes. First cut of the day. That's the canvas cut out, and now I'm going to flip it over and then we put the frame on it and then we tighten it all up and we have a look and we see what it looks like. Exciting times. So here we are, canvas cut, laid out, ready to go. Just a quick comparison between that and the calico that I used to use. The calico's texture and tooth is a little bit finer, I think. There's less tooth there. I'll take a photo of that so you can sort of see the difference between the two. So now we're ready to put the canvas on. So over it goes like so. So what I've done, remember, is I've given myself enough space on each edge, plenty there, and then I can cut that in tighter, and then there's absolutely loads on the sides. What I could do to try and keep a little bit more of this for another project, maybe some small canvases or something, some miniature canvases would be quite cool, is take it a bit further down one end, so that I'm just wrapping it pretty much over like so. That's probably enough. And as long as it is pretty straight all the way down, that should be absolutely fine to do. So I think I'm going to do it like that. And so I'm pretty much ready to go with the staple. So then all I do to start with is sort of pull it over, and then see, I could even go further that way, couldn't I? But I've got to make sure it's tight up all the way through. So I like to I'm going to give myself a little bit here. I've given myself plenty, so I could probably cut that back a little bit more next time. But what I like to do, so basically what we do to start with is 1, 2, 3 staples on one side, turn it around, loads of canvas, so I've got plenty of canvas. So we pull that tight, make sure it's as straight as possible and as smoothed out as possible. Check through on the canvas if we need to. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we've got the first sides on. I'm just going to trim up this edge here, and then we'll tighten it all up and put it on. So I have got plenty of canvas spare there, and then I'm going to have these little rolls of canvas that I might try and do something with later on. I'm going to save it all up and then sort of maybe use it for some sort of project. If anybody's got any ideas, feel free to message me, and yeah, we can see what we can do with these this small strip of canvas. Ooh. Got a stretch over there. Like so. So there you go, because yeah, at some point I could use this for something else, maybe canvas on board or something like that, so that would be quite useful. So I'm going to try and keep collecting this up, fold it up, and yeah, save it for another day. That'll be good. So we're pretty much on track here. All I've got to do now is start to staples down the other sides. So again, 1, 2, 3, nice and tight. Make sure there's no bubbles or gaps in there. Spin this around. Pull it tight as possible. Good old trusty stapler. Bought this stapler many moons ago when I started teaching. I've always had my own stapler. Put my name on it, Robin, and take that wherever I went in terms of schools and stuff because they go missing quite easily. So there we go, that's on. Now we can start to go back to the main sides and just start to pull them tight and staple. So this is where we may get a few creases and things if we're not careful. So we've got to keep making sure that we're going back, revisiting, tightening it up, pulling it again, and so on as we go along. See, there's already here, this one is already a little bit loose. Just to show you on this one, the staple had a little bit of a bubble in it there. So what I've done is I've just lifted this staple out and then I'll pull it tight and then re-staple as we go. So there we go, we're into the corners now. The canvas is pulling tighter. It's definitely a lot more challenging than calico because there's less sort of natural, there's less stretch going on, which is probably a good thing in the long run. But one thing I have had to do a lot more of is pulling the canvas this way first, really yanking it out this way before then pulling it out that way as well to get it tight, to make sure it's a sort of closer, tighter edge. So that's what I've been up to. Okay, so now just to have a quick look at one of the corners. Basically, we're going to fold it so that it's smoothed down the shorter sides and the fold is underneath and on top of the canvas. What I did was I took off a little bit of excess straight away. I'm going to trim that anyway, but I've taken it off there just so that I could get the corners folded. You can see the edges. You can sort of see the edge there. Look at it from this side, so you can sort of see how the edge will sit there, like so, nice and tidy. Okay, so let's pull that nice and tight like so. So that's in across there. If you'll see, there's a little angle pull there. So we pull that one tight, as tight as we can, like so. Again, this is easier with calico, strangely, because of the stretch in the canvas. So if you are building these yourself and you're struggling with the duck cotton, we could try some calico. So now obviously that's not quite in line, so I've got to adjust my edge, keeping it tight. There you go, that's going to look better. So then we fold it over like so. There's a bit of a bulge going on there. So pull that in tight, like so. Quite happy with that. And then we have to just make sure we're getting the line right there. Then we just fold over and away we go. Sorry, did I just kick the camera? Drop that in there. And just in there like so. So I actually found this a little bit trickier today with the duck than I usually do with the corners. So I'll have to work on that. And so you can just see there how the edge will sit like so, nice and tidy. So I'm going to just tidy up, cut up, trim up the backs now, and then we're ready to put the canvas up, ready to go with the paint. Fantastic. So there we are. So there we go, there's our... So there you are, that's my first canvas set up, ready to go using the duck cotton. Already I can feel the quality of the canvas is better. I think it's going to enhance the image. I think it's going to enhance the paintings. Thanks very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, of course, hit the notifications and it'll tell you when videos are coming up. I'm aiming to put a video out every Thursday morning and every Sunday morning. So twice a week videos should be coming out with a variety of different things. So I'm aiming to release videos twice a week. Some will be vlogs from my art space, others will be exploring art, other art history, and others will be of my inspirational walks around North Devon. So I hope there's something for everybody on there, and I hope there's something you enjoy. And if you do like any of the artwork that you see, feel free to visit my website on www.lewisart.co.uk and have a look, see what I've got on there. I also on Instagram, all that's in the links and whatnot below and above and on the side and in the middle. So feel free to jump in on any of that stuff, and I really love for you to follow me along on this journey and to chip in with comments and positivity whenever possible. Thanks very much.